Hi everyone, it's Aaliyah. Welcome back to my channel. So I am coming on now to show my second journal for the day. I just actually uploaded another one called, I think I called that one Pretty Butterfly. Now I have this little cute one, and these are pretty birds. So with this one, I went back to the beginning of when I first started making junk journals. Um, I wasn't, very experienced making them. And two of the videos that I kept watching over and over was a video by Susie over at Creative Cafe Girl. Her video was actually inspired by another YouTuber. Her name is Tiffy Butters. And Tiffy Butters, she made some like traveler's notebook size junk journals. Then Susie had watched hers, got inspiration, and made her own. And between the both of those videos, I don't know how many times I watched them. Because at first, I was like, what in the world is a junk journal? I came from making mini albums where everything is perfect and everything has to be lined up straight. And it was just a lot. And all of a sudden now there's these junk journals and you're just throwing a whole bunch of papers inside. I'm like, what is going on? But I did watch those videos over and over and over. And that's how I kind of got my introduction to junk journals. And when I first started, I was using just pattern paper, or not pattern, what is this called? Like a paper pack? Like scrapbooking paper. That's the word I'm looking for. And I think at the time I had Tim Holtz paper that was double-sided, so I was using that because obviously I didn't even know how to sew then either. So, or I started to, but I didn't really, my covers weren't anything other than taking a piece of scrapbooking paper, folding it in half, and sticking in the pages. So this journal is greatly inspired by the time when I first started. So as you can see, it's just a regular seam binding closure. I have this sheet of paper, and this is from Tim Holtz Wallflower kit, or not kit, paper pack. And let me just show you. So that's the whole cover. Beautiful images. And as you know, I didn't, well, let me just, the back, see? So it's just a single sheet of the scrapbook paper. And I made it the standard notebook size, or traveler's notebook size, so it's 8 1/4 by 4 1/4. And I believe there's roughly about 92 pages in here. And again with this one, I used digital papers, but they weren't a kit. Like I said in my previous video, normally with digital kits for journals, or digital journal kits, they come with the main pages, maybe a couple background pages, and then a few pages of ephemera. The one that I used is basically just papers that you print out. There's no main pages, there's no back pages, and there's no ephemera that comes with it. They're just lots of pages that you print, which I loved. I don't mind. I make up my own ephemera. So let's get into, I used from TLC Creates Vintage. It's called Keeping Track Vintage Ledger Sheets. And they were the coolest, like hands down, the coolest. I'll show you when we get in there. So on the inside of the cover, I did something a little bit different. This is one of the Tim Holtz paper, and it's like all about like mail and airmail. So what I did was I had this, it's a vintage letter. It's from 1949, and it has the airmail, and the actual letter is also inside. It's a little bit hard to read. I mean, I'm sure if I actually sat down and tried to read it, I probably could, but I didn't. So I can't tell you what's in the letter. So that just goes back in there. So I thought that was fitting to have an airmail envelope in this pocket right here. And then I also have, I don't want to get that stuck there. Okay. And then I have these two. This is a Tim Holtz cutout, and this is a Tim Holtz ephemera piece. And they're blank on the back. So look at this. Here's the first ledger sheet. It is just so vintagey, grungy, cool, and my perfect size. And then this is another page that I printed on the back. Super awesome. It's just, I love it. And then I made a little pocket here. And then in the pocket we have a guest check. And I didn't alter it. I didn't do anything with it because I figured whoever gets this, they can use this as an actual journaling card front and back, you know, to do whatever they want. And it is the thicker ones, so it's a nice sturdy guest check. And then, oh, actually, you know what? I did use some ephemera from, I think these here are the old design shop. And this one here is, oh, I knew I was going to forget. I bought a bunch of, it is like a sheet of tags, all different tags. And why can I not remember? You know what? Hold on, because I think I have it written down somewhere. Oh, so sorry. Let's see. I do remember. I apologize for the silence. I think it's Ialopa online. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. So I'll leave a link below for this shop. But basically it was just pages of, or a page of different journaling tags. But they're cool because, see, they're very collaged. So that's what it was. Yeah, I should have been more prepared for that. And then here I just have a little sticker up there, a little flower. And in a Tim Holtz paper pad, there's these little tiny cards that come in. There's like the 3x4 journaling cards, and then there's also this size here. So I used it and I just turned it into a pocket. And I did another one of those ephemera tags. And this is just a Tim Holtz ephemera piece. But they're super cute and super little, and they just fit perfectly right in there. And then this flips out, and this is vintage music paper. I did put another little butterfly sticker down there. And here is some, I think it's called shorthand paper, or I don't know what it is, but I got this from my friend Alicia. So thank you very much. And it looks perfect. So here is another ledger. I just love how old it is. And then here's the back side, and it's so grungy. And I made another pocket. Just did a little sari silk ruffle there. And here is a bill or an invoice from TLC. No, I'm sorry. The old design shop. That's what it is. Oh, it's been this way. And then, is that in? Yeah, I think so. This, where did I get this from? I think Heather might have sent this to me, but I'm not 100% sure because it was on my desk. But it was from some sort of Happy Mail that I got. But I think just like the colors kind of went with this. And then these two there. Another little sticker down there. Here's another book page from Alicia. And this one, see, it has these little punch outs. I think these are the ones, you know, those really old dictionaries and stuff, where all along the side it would have the letters kind of like indented like this, and you could get to the actual place. So I think that's what those are. And let's see here, we have another guest check. I put a couple of those throughout because I think they're good journaling spots, and I didn't want to alter them so that you could use them for journaling. And then we have this here. Oh, you know what? Now that I think about this, no, I think they did come from Heather. And if they did come from somebody else, I do apologize. My memory is just not the best. I feel like I forget everything. And then a little butterfly down here, itty bitty. Another little sticker. And some more of that shorthand writing. And then look at this one. This one is so cool. Let me just turn it sideways so you can see. Look at that. That is awesome. Check register page. Awesome, awesome. All right, and here I just did a little side tuck. This is actually, it could have been just a cutoff that I used. And then I just tuck those in there. Here's another page from the, I would say, dictionary, I think. And here I made another little page, and inside here we have all little journaling cards. And we have those two, and this little library. Isn't that cool? Not the library card, not an actual library. I don't even know how that was. There we go. Oh, and this is another one of my favorite pages. Love it. Love, love, love it. Here's the middle, and I left this as the middle because I feel like you needed to see this whole thing as one picture. Because if you just saw this side, it's like, you know, what is the rest of that page, or what does the rest of this object go to? But here you can see. So, look at the back of that. Awesome, awesome. And here's some more little journaling cards. And again, this is just when I cut the sheet down, I wanted to use the leftover pieces to turn them into pockets. And another little sticker down there. And here, again, a little side tuck with just some fun journaling cards inside. And another piece out of the ledger. There's the other side of my favorite page. Oh, did I miss a page? Nope. And here are some other little goodies. Oh, look at that one. Love that. Oh, and I forgot to say that I printed all the pages from the TLC Creates a Vintage papers on that business paper, the one that has a watermark in it, and it's like you can feel it. It feels different, so it's pretty cool. And then here's another pocket here. And I think, yeah, these are Tim Holtz, the back side of the cover. And another invoice from the old design shop. And those go back inside somehow. There we go. And plenty of places to write. Oh, look at this page. Isn't that page cool? Love that. because you can actually put dates and stuff in here if you wanted to. I don't know. There's a lot of possibilities with that. And another pocket. And then that nice little invoice. Love that. Look at that. That came out so cool. So that goes in there. And another ledger. I could look at that forever. And then the back. And then here's blank as well. So this just brings back a lot of memories for when I first started making these journals. It's like, it's very simple, but it's elegant at the same time. It's, you know, it's embellished, but it's not over embellished. I love these journals, and I actually want to make a couple more because I did order the Tim Holtz 12x12 paper pad, and I also have a couple other new paper pads that I've gotten over the past couple months that, you know, I've done haul videos on, but I haven't actually used them yet. So I actually have my next thing that I want to use. Oh, where did I put it? Hold on. I love this, and I want to use this as a cover. And then here would be the inside. This side is actually, it's like gray with white dots, so I don't know if that shows up on camera, but I thought that would be really good, you know, as an inside. So I want to do something with this paper. I don't know what yet, but definitely something. So that is that one. So this is available in my shop if you are interested. I'll leave all the information below. I'll also put a link to that shop that I did, or that I got all these tags from, because not exactly sure how to pronounce it, and I don't want to pronounce it wrong, so I'll just leave a link to the shop, and also leave a link to TLC Creates Vintage if you are interested in this, these papers, and it's called Keeping Track Vintage Ledger Sheets. So I hope you liked this video. Hope you liked my new journal. If any questions or comments, leave them below, and I will catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.